It's set at about 10 o'clock. That's fine. That's fine for me. If I sing really loud, I'll get some orange and possibly red sometimes. If you're a quieter singer, turn it up. If you're a louder singer, turn it down. Just make sure that it's not in the red too often. I've got the tone turned on. I really like the tone, actually. The tone is the brightness and the compression and the de-essing and gating on the harmonies so that it doesn't chatter when you're not singing and the guitar's playing. Anyway, you can set different options with the tone button if you want. It's on the default now. Just keep pressing it. It goes through the options that are listed in the manual. Press and hold to get back to tone turned on at the default. Now these knobs here, it's a good idea to set them to the middle. This first one here, because my guitar is going through Harmony GXT down to my effect pedal, this doesn't affect me, but I'll discuss that when I get to the acoustic guitar. Still, set it in the middle D10 position. Here's the effects knob. When you hear that really nice reverb coming in, you'll want to set that to 12 o'clock as well. Because I'm going to be talking to you for a sec, I'm going to go ahead and turn the reverb off. Turn the effects off, rather. But so I can leave it here at 12 o'clock. Harmony should be at 12 o'clock. You know, these are settings that we figure you guys will like, but maybe you want the effects a little quieter or louder, the harmonies a little louder or softer. That's okay too. You can adjust that. So moving on down, this button, pressing this button goes through the presets in the product. And you hear the reverbs come back on again. There we go. Turn that off. And so right now there's only 5 presets. But we figure that you're only going to want to step through 5 when you press and hold this button here. See both flashing? This becomes your preset access button. If you want to step through more of those, there's a way to set it by powering up and holding the preset button. You can set between 3 and 10 presets that you can step through with this foot switch. And don't forget that each one of those presets, I'll press and hold it again, has an A and a B setting, A and B. See, in this preset, preset number 1, the A setting has a couple of harmony voices, has the hall turned on, and then when I go to B, there's no harmonies turned on, and the hall is still turned on, but also the double is now turned on. So when I switch from A to B, I go from harmony to doubling. And each of the 10 presets, or rather the 5 presets as it comes from the factory, have an A and B setting. So you got lots and lots of alternatives to switch through in the evening. Okay, so we've gone through those. Now the manual button, that's something we'll discuss a little bit later. That's a more of an advanced function. Doubling, of course, is the doubled voice that makes your voice sound thicker. And now with harmony. Okay, once we've powered up, you want to set the input. I've got it set at about 10 o'clock. That's fine. That's fine for me. If I sing really loud, I'll get some orange and possibly red sometimes. If you're a quieter singer, turn it up. If you're a louder singer, turn it down. Just make sure that it's not in the red too often. I've got the tone turned on.